Salam alaikum, bitches. It's me, your man, Commi3 Marks, your friendly neighborhood communist. Welcome to the show, Russian Troll Factory, episode 14%. I even wrote down, remember to unmute, like when the credits start, and I forgot to do it again because I'm a twat. Yeah, it's true. I did boot up the bots in the chat though. That was number one. That was the first thing to do. So I remember to do that. Fucking hell. Alright, there's no Jan this week. That's a shame. So taking his place, first comrade of the revolution, we're joined by Aydin Paladin, our official royal correspondent. Welcome back to the show, Aydin. Alright, well, I'll look at that. Obviously, butting in right there, Billy Basco is here this week. Welcome, Billy. I always hate doing this part. Piper is here as well. Hello, greetings to you. And Kenzo's here as well. You can't see him, but he is. We have a nice spread. So, Aydin, you haven't been on for a while. I took a break from doing YouTube, like around about the same time that we wrapped up that D&D show. Coincidental.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We'll do this again.
It never happened.
Salam alaikum, bitches.
Third time's a charm.
You're hilarious.
I'm just turning my volume up. See if that helps. Now they're gonna say it's too loud or it's echoing or whatever. Yeah, hello to the people in the chat. Intense Shifter was first on the list, which means he gets 40 Clout points. Like, that's the thing, that's how it works. Piper just missed out in second place. Marcus is here, hello. Paulus Art says, I'm here, is this the bread line? Yes, it is. Stick around and you might get some crumbs of goodness. This is the bread line, yeah. Lots of people, Aydin's here. The bots have shown up. Sleeping Psychopathy says hi, hello to you. What's all this then? Well, we're gonna get to it. We've got a lot to go through, yeah. Okay, great. So, yeah, Aydin, you haven't been on for a while, right? And I went away, I had a break for about 6 months, like, from doing streaming. And I, in that time, developed this new ideology in my life that I called the 101%, right? Like, rather than doing another Great Leap Forward 5-year plan, which is how I'd been, like, architecting my life till that point, took on this 101% thing, which is just like, just get 1% like 100 times on it, like, So I started doing that in real life, and I've built like this bot farm, like in my conservatory now, like out of salvaged parts and stuff. Like I've been using the AI to help me like put it all together and that. And now I have a bunch of more free time than I had when I didn't have time to do the show. So I brought the show back but started at 0, like, and the original first episode we came back was called "This Is Not a Show," and it was just like the 5 of us talking, like with no like plan or preparation or whatever. And then every week since then, we've added like 1% more complexity, like back into the show, like and ironing out all the wrinkles, like as we're going. So now we're up to 14%. The extra 14%, the extra 1% this week being that we're streaming to Twitch as well, and it, like you know, so every week we have one more like little thing like that to help.
Well, it looks like we broke it though, because like they're still saying that you're barely audible.
Oh no.
Maybe I should just speak louder. That would probably be better. It looks like I'm peaking like in OBS now. Alright, fucking hell. Let's get to the scores part.
That's bizarre, but speaking in OBS, but it's not going through to YouTube. I have no idea.
It's weird, I don't know. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, so, Aydin, I got you on specifically, because there's a bunch of royal stuff going on, like, and it made perfect sense to come and grab you for your opinion as our official royal correspondent or whatever. So we are gonna talk about that. There's a lot to go over there, mostly around the connection between these two and how that has some further implications in
which two? You mean the guy on the horse and the police officer on the right hand side? which two are we talking about in here?
That guy's got a nice mustache.
Yeah, he does. Both of them do, actually. That's what I thought. It was like, oh, we're talking about the infamous mustache crew of 1890.
They had nice hats back then as well.
Yeah, well, you can see that they're about to make like the classic strategic pincer move, being on the far sides of this perfectly composed photograph here, where they're about to like take everybody's money.
I don't know whether.
Does anyone else notice the bananas?
That's what I'm.
I was gonna ask about the bananas. Like, it's so random.
What are the bananas doing there in this historical moment?
When people get hungry,
True.
especially when you're riding a horse, it's good to have potassium, on hand.
Yeah, I did also spot those, and I wondered if they were in the original, but I haven't like gone back to check. Like, so let's do that right now.
Old Randy Andy.
I didn't know if they had bananas there at the time, but I guess so, maybe.
Right.
I mean, this particular incident was what, 10 years ago. So I guess they did have bananas.
So is this bloke like throwing vitriol onto this man in the carriage?
It's just white paint, right?
He's ejaculating on him.
Oh.
Mm.
There is no subtext.
That is also a thing that can happen.
There's no bananas in the original.
Yeah, it does
No
look
bananas,
like it's
yeah.
out of the bananas, yeah. Alright, yeah.
Well, they probably added bananas too.
Yeah, so there's that. We'll cover that. But the scores, let's talk about the scores. Aydin, now the show has a scoring system. Like, so the panelists on the show get points for participating, and the audience gets points for being here in the chat and being active and stuff. But they can also get extra points for doing stuff. Like, when we do a troll or something, like, if they do replies, or if they send in memes like to the show, like anything that they do that becomes part of the show, like they get rewarded with these meaningless clout points. Bringing capitalism to the show, like now that I've entered the dark Marxist phase or whatever.
Well, it's managed. That's all right.
Yeah, and centralized as well. Martin Solomon asks, is he splashing jism? Yeah, he definitely was.
I think that's unquestionable.
Jabba says, I'm here. Where is Jan? Oh, and look, the bots detected Jabba in the chat and they call him leader of the Jan fan club. Because he's Jan's #1 fan. Yeah, so Jabba was #1 for weeks and weeks, using the age-old capitalist method of buying influence. Like, because if you send in super chats, you get points for that as well. Like, and if you become a channel member, you get points. Last week, Katie became a channel member, like, so she, like, leapfrogged him in the table. Like, that's her stabbing.
Oh, okay, that's what that means.
Here is the table for this week. Like, you can see Katie is now in first place, Martin Solomon in second, Jabba's now all the way down to third. Kenzo is the first panelist in the Champions League places. Like, well done, Kenzo. And the AI is beating the rest of us. Jan's not here again this week, so he's gonna probably drop down a bit. Billy is here, he's gonna come up. Even this Monomachus guy in the chat, who I don't think likes me, is ranked 17th most influential person on the show. Like,
It's just fair,
that's good. Oh, ding dong.
Secure the means of production comment.
Was that a bell? Was that literally a bell that just went off?
N2 Paints for 10 Great British pounds, real money, said, secure the means of production, comrade. Thank you.
Oh man, he gets a lot of influence points for actual money, especially in the Queen's silver. Yeah,
The king.
It.
Real money, pounds.
Yeah. See, isn't it amazing how that just worked? Like, I even said the clout points are meaningless. Like, and N2 Paints is like, I'll have 1,000 clout points, please. Like, incredible. Thank you, comrade. Like, very helpful.
That puts me back down to 5th, though. That's not fair.
Oh, Monomachus says I don't mind you, actually. Thanks, comrade.
Nice.
Grim Jim as well. Hello.
This is making me want to play Red Alert.
That's part of the instructions that I gave to the AI in it. Like, think Red Alert. Assume nothing. A series of bats like done a promotional tweet for the show. Like, so he gets points for that this week. That's a thing. Like, thanks for that. There was another tweet, like a mean one, but the person did it behind an alt, so I can't give them any points for that. Like, because I don't know who to assign those points to. So, next time, use your main account.
Or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever. Okay, so Kenzo, what have you not been doing this week?
I didn't have a tweet that got like 5,000 likes this week. I've been quiet on social medias, relatively.
Yeah.
Well, my likes have.
So, I think this is the...
Oh yes, this was.
Can you explain what this is, please?
My mate Sharon. Well, that's what I call her. Shabana Mahmood. He has announced that they're going to be trying a new scheme where they give migrants £40,000 each to try and get them to go home.
Fuck off. Take the fuck.
£40,000.
40,000.
40,000.
How much is one of those rubber dinghy rides?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's at least stopping them from just getting right back on the dinghy?
I reckon you could buy a pretty nice boat with that 40,000.
Well, that's pretty crazy because like here in the States, I think we're only offering like $1,300.
And she was also sitting on the BBC this week explaining how her having one parent from Mirpur and one from Kashmir,
Yeah,
she's English.
right. Yeah, I saw that Clout.
Just as English as you or me.
Of course.
And
Well, she's probably more English than me because I'm not English, but
And Dupain says it's $10,000 each, up to $40,000 for a family.
wow.
So you just
so
get,
there's a cap. 40,000 is the cap.
And this is her, like, she's counting some gentlemen going into a hotel.
Yeah, there's a lot of tracksuits there.
These are doctors and engineers. Yeah. They're going to get indefinite leave to remain, and they're just because they're going to be English.
Yeah, like you've been causing all kinds of trouble, like in your little quarter of the internet, haven't you? Like
Yeah, being English is not actually an ethnicity; it's actually a subscription service. Like you can just sign up at the Home Office, depending on what tier you go for, is your level of Englishness.
I didn't know there were tiers. Well,
Yeah.
with Kier, I mean there are, but and there's two of them. But
I keep saying this over and over again that ethnicity is to nationality what sex is to gender. Like one of them is biological reality, and then another one is agreed upon cultural concepts that we like form. Like so, you can absolutely be a British Eskimo if you want, like, but you can't change ethnicity in the same way that you chopping your dick off doesn't make you a woman.
No, but basically, like, if both your parents are African, right, and you're born here and you can kick a football, yeah, like, gammons will die for you, bruv. You know what I mean? They'll go to war for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's fact.
they love Nagubu. Kick some fucking goals.
But I would, I agree with that. Like,
You're from Ongo Bongo land and you can kick a football, like, you're part of the tribe, man.
yeah,
I'll die for you.
get a knighthood if you do it right. Okay, Kenzo, explain what the heck this is that happened this week as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was great.
Oh, do I have to? Well,
You seem to have upset Restore Cambridgeshire.
as I explained last time, I'm a Nazi now. I've joined Restore Britain, and I've been out there purity testing my brethren on the internet, and I found
Damn.
I've noticed there's a lot of accounts popping up showing support for Restore, shall I say, right? And I've gave them a little bit of a break because you click on most of their things and they're your typical gammon types, you know, and rather than just tweeting out the party line, they're just retweeting Tommy Robinson and a load of Zio slop. And
Is Tommy Robinson even on board with Restore?
well, he says he supports thingy, but like I said, the stuff they're just living out their Islamic murder fantasies and whatever else with a Restore mask on, and it's been like that's really not what they're about. But
That's the name of my ska band. Islamic murder fantasies.
I found that there's someone had put out a list basically with one of these groups where they're actually like a unofficial regional news page, and a few of them have popped up. And obviously, me being a Cambridgeshire resident myself, living in rural Cambridgeshire, I signed up to this page and noticed straight away that it was a Zio Slop account. They reposted Polly Robinson and Griffey and all Liam Tuff and all like your typical, just, you know what I mean, right wing Nazi stuff. And so I sort of put a few gentle nudges, just saying, "Oh yeah, have you seen this stuff? Blah 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 blah," and they were kind of blanking me. Yeah, I started. I tagged them, tagged a few of their posts in the sort of restore groups and stuff, and was like, "Yeah, we have a few of these people posting non-restore talking points. They're basically showing support for the Iran war rather than saying that we should be staying out of it, and we're supposed to sort of be opposing that. That's the party line." And so they obviously stalked my account and worked out that I am actually a communist, and my name is Commi3 Marks, and that I'm also another account called Restore News. And
Not IS. I think
Yes.
this is an Iceland. Is it not?
an infiltrator.
Wait, what's not IS? Hang on.
Oh,
And
he's just misplaced the space in a sentence.
But yeah,
That's Iceland.
It's been an interesting week, Indy.
It's so funny, like the.
Well, you can tell they're unofficial from the fact that they can't even capitalize Cambridgeshire. It looks very professional account.
I really just don't get it. That they most accounts, like I said, that sort of are sticking to the party line. They're just, you know, tweeting all of the restore stuff, anything that Rupert says. But then you just see the.
Well, it's funny that this is obviously called Commi Mark, but they think that you're also Commi Mark.
They think I have 3 people.
Yeah. Well, je suis Commi Mark, apparently.
Mm-hmm. We're all Commi Mark.
Yeah. I mean, Mark, Kenzo, like it's, you know, they're all like pseudonyms. Like
I'm a communist agitator trying to infiltrate the restore movement. And
yeah, with a bunch of sock puppet accounts like all over the place.
Funny. It's like.
I'm American, so I hear both your guys' voices, and I think you're the same person as well.
Alright. Did anyone else have anything for this? What did you do in the week segment? Or are we moving on?
I mean, I started a new channel. I posted the first video right before we started. It's just a short. I'm just seeding it regularly in the algorithm before I let everybody know that it's me. I already did on stream, but like, I've got a video I'm posting later.
I've seen that you're having difficulties with the length of your videos. Like, that's not being rewarded by the algorithm.
It's not just the length. It doesn't. It's like, and it's not just me. I've talked to a couple other people who have channels that are about as old as mine, and it seems to be a universal problem with the way that YouTube. I'm about to put a video about it, and I have 2 done, and the one that'll go on the main channel will explain it more. But they changed the YouTube algorithm last year, so that the way that when you upload a video, it basically takes a sample from your existing subscriber count if you have them, and depending on how big your subscriber count, you know, this affects it. They take a sample of it and from the sub count, and they show them the video, and if they don't respond to it very quickly and immediately, YouTube interprets that as a negative signal and goes, well, the subscribers aren't interested, so we won't show the video to anybody. And if you have an account that's older like mine, which is, you know, 9 years old at this point, holy shit, right? there's a lot of subscribers who are just inactive. They have different accounts. They might be active on the other account even and still subscribe, but it doesn't matter.
It's not like on Twitter where you like can prune it, like
Yeah.
because you don't know everyone who's subscribed and who's active. Whereas on like Twitter, you can tell that, can't you? Like
Yeah. It's really hard to tell with YouTube. So
Can you
Sorry,
post
man.
a link to that video like in the chat? You give her
only
a
the
shield
shorts
or
out.
something?
Yeah, only the first shorts out. I've got 5 shorts out. I've only made 1 so far as of today. But like, I just finished it. Oh, where's the chat here? How do I do that?
Does this thing even have a chat, or do you have to go to the YouTube page, Mark?
yeah, I think you have to go to
Okay.
YouTube to do it.
I'll just do that then. It's just a short so far, but there will be a new video on my channel, and there will be there'll be 5 more shorts on this, and a nearly hour-long documentary about something I think is actually quite interesting. I came across a really interesting hypothesis last year called the Trivers-Willard hypothesis, which finds that when material conditions significantly shift, the sex ratio of the population, the number of boys to girls born, changes, so that when things improve, when like conditions are better, there's more boys born. There's always more boys born, but they go up. So instead, the normal ratio is 105 boys to 100 girls, and it goes up as material conditions improve. As material conditions get worse, the number of girls born increases. And so I was really interested in that, and I started thinking about it. I made a video about it last year. One of the worst performing videos I ever did, despite me thinking, this is fascinating and really, really important for immigration, for example, because that's one thing that changes material conditions, and it plays out in the data. And the video got very few views, and I found it like just basically anything that I uploaded last year that wasn't like, didn't have fucking Charlie Kirk's face or something on it, or Trump, or something that was super explicitly political, just didn't do well. And a lot of that is because of the channel being old. So this channel is gonna be just like science stuff. And when I figured out using the Trivers-Willard hypothesis, by the way, Robert Trivers is in the Epstein files. Did you see that stuff about how there was some guy that Epstein was emailing about like transgender surgeries? And I don't know if you saw that, but that was Robert Trivers, the guy one of the guys who came up with this hypothesis. Anywho, I thought, well, if birth conditions, and this includes seasonality, so like when there's colder winters, there's fewer males that are born. And I thought, well, if that's the case, there might be something to astrology. You know what I mean? And so I accidentally proved astrology is real. So I thought that would be a fun video to start with. Sort of. In a biological sense.
Sure, I'll let you have that.
It's not the star stuff, but there's seasonal changes in biology that cause slight differences across large populations.
Yeah, like and that's self-evidently true. How you can tell here in the UK we're entering spring. Suddenly there's lots of hot young moms around with babies. Like that's not a coincidence. The babies are born in spring, and I know obviously it doesn't. Like people are born every day.
You gotta be careful about that one.
Whatever.
Actually,
I'm a summer baby.
You gotta be careful about spring births, as it turns out. The risk of having a schizophrenia or schizospectrum disorder is like 19% higher for babies born in March.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this
no.
month, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not saying you have schizophrenia. It's not a determinant, but you have
I
it.
started thinking about all the March people I know.
See, wait, this is a fascinating topic, though. By the way,
It is. That is
'Cause it's
fascinating.
it's so cool that there's like these little shifts in the environment that end up having big they're small statistical X, but things that you can actually measure in a population.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
I want to share with you a fact that I learned this week. 3 facts, actually. And I'm going to teach it to you in the form of a question.
Right.
What do you think is the most statistically likely date of the year to die?
I can tell you. I know it actually.
Alright, well, go last then.
My birthday.
Wait, I actually legitimately have the answer.
Come on, Piper, give us a
Other
guess.
guesses.
Give us a guess.
I know the exact date.
Oh, I don't know the exact date, but I would say it's probably actually in like. No, I would still say it's in like November or December or February.
It's a good shotgun of answers there.
I skipped January. So
And what do you think, Billy? Like, most likely date of the year to die?
I'm gonna say January 3rd.
we picked a specific date and everything.
Uh-huh.
You picked the 1 month I didn't. The one cold month I didn't.
Kenzo, what do you reckon?
I'm gonna go for 9/11.
Jesus Christ.
In solidarity.
The 9th of November.
Yeah, that's what that means, of course.
The 9th of November.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm rooting for November.
Yeah, go on then, Aydin, if you know the answer.
New Year's Day.
Yeah, it's New Year's Day, and the 1st of January. So Billy
Well,
was
I
pretty
was
close.
I was close. I
I
knew
was
like
gonna
people.
go the 3rd of January.
Well, it's because there's a lot of reasons for it. First of all, a large portion, it's cardiovascular disease. People die of heart attacks at an extraordinary rate all throughout January, but particularly on New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Also, the rates of psychiatric hospital admission, suicidality go through the roof on New Year's Day.
Wow.
Okay.
I did a video about Christmas that also totally flopped, like a month or two ago, and I read about it.
December because I was like, it's these sad holidays, but I'm gonna put November in there just because I want it to be in there.
The holidays actually, it was the opposite, because it's like a total. I've always heard that too, that people get really depressed around Christmas. They get depressed after Christmas. During Christmas, a lot of times people who are like on the verge of death will live until just after Christmas, statistically. It's quite interesting that Christmas is, and that includes all the psychiatric admissions. Their lowest, the lowest days of psychiatric admission to hospital all year long is Christmas Day.
Okay, well that makes sense. Everybody's closed.
Yeah. Yeah. But we always, it's a big cultural narrative that, McDonald's put out an AI commercial last Christmas. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It was awful. They got panned for making a commercial that was fully made with AI. But it's the most terrible season of all was the refrain of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they really do push that everybody's depressed and going out on Christmas. New Year's Day makes sense. It's still close too. It's still but you add.
But then
fireworks.
the bills come. You got to go back to the real world, away from
The bills
Christmas
from
world.
Christmas come. Yeah. You drink a whole bunch and fireworks happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. FFS cast in the chat says, just need to get my rank up in chat. See, people really want it, even though it's meaningless. And in the chat, if you do the command !rank, it will tell you what your rank is, in the show. So do that. So January the 1st is the day that the date that you're most statistically likely to die on.
Would you like to know the most interesting fact I found from that holiday review thing? And this is, I think you'd want to die if you knew this.
No.
Oh, great! Yes, tell me.
I'm already there. All right, let's go.
Okay. What is the day of the year that has the most penile fractures?
Oh, that would be D-Day. The 6th of June.
It's at least in a study conducted in Germany. I'll be more specific. That's where this was done. It was. Go ahead, yeah, if you've got a guess.
Yeah, Oktoberfest, is that what Kenzo said? They did it in the chat. Grim Jim did the rank command, but it's a trick. It actually says that however gay the bot thinks you are.
Damn, Grim Jim.
FFS cast is 57% gay. It's determined by the bot, so I didn't decide how gay you are.
I was gonna say Valentine's, but then you specified. I don't know. So
It's Germany. Yeah. I mean, and being Germany, it could be whenever. It's Christmas Day,
Okay.
1.2% of all penile fractures in Germany occur every year on Christmas Day. So if every day were like Christmas in Germany, there would be 43% more penile fractures annually.
Oh,
Nice.
That is
Why did someone do a study on this?
Because people
Well,
need
there's-
funding, and so they got to come up with something.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like, there's probably a lot of spicy couples out there that buy each other like some kind of kinky gift.
That's
on
definitely what's
Christmas.
going on, right?
Yeah.
And like older couples too who
yeah.
haven't done it in a while, and like, oh, it's Valentine's.
Right,
or,
it's
not Valentine's,
Christmas. We're gonna
Christmas,
do it
yeah.
once a year. We're
Yeah.
gonna do it on your Christmas.
I get that.
I do need to report that the tweet that asked everybody to help me beat Kenzo only got 22.
Oh, 22 likes.
Only 22 help me.
I did a thing as well. Let me find that one. Good. This is like I used to panic so much like about the dead air. Now I just don't care. Like
Good. You add that
Yeah.
percent to where you don't.
Oh look, there's
this
There's
isn't
a-
what I was gonna say, but I put this when I was making the thumbnail for this show. Like I scrolled past this thumbnail that I made once, like for a video that I wanted to do about Courtney Love being in the CIA. And it got 22 likes, and for a while I thought it was going to get more likes than the advert for this show that like we're on right now, like which would have been a disaster. But that's not what I was looking
there's
for.
no way she's smart enough to be in the CIA.
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know how smart you have to be at this point.
Yeah, she might not know she's in the CIA.
That's
See
true
how
too.
that works.
Yeah, she might not even know.
I done this tweet saying if you don't like this tweet then you are gay, like and I only got 35 likes,
Oh,
proving
and,
that
I forgot you posted
7,999,999 whatever people are gay. Like,
I was gonna say, so most
No.
of most people, like most of your followers are gay.
I liked it. I
Yeah.
Fake and gay.
So this was still in the after action part, and it like, oh, I should. Billy, do you have anything for this week? Like what you done this week?
Well, I didn't get talked into not working on 2 more books.
Okay, tell us about that.
Well, it didn't it did not happen, right?
You did not get
I worked-
for not
yeah.
working on.
No, I got signed on to a book with somebody that I can't necessarily talk about right now, and then I'm gonna be working on a high concept, dialogue free comic book that comes accompanied with a hip hop song quarterly
Oh,
for the
cool.
next year.
Sorry,
That is
that
cool.
made me giggle.
And like the panels will have like song timestamps on them, so you'll know where to be like at within like the sequential art, like while the song is playing. You know, and it'll be released in like video format too, so that like it'll like have serve as also as like a visual music video. But yeah, you'll be able to like they're gonna come out like at the same time as the song and like a PDF of like the pages.
That's cool. And it will be the story of the song, I'm assuming. Did you say an album or?
Yeah, I'm working with three hip hop artists that are going to be making the music that is going to serve as the narrative voice for the graphic novel.
Okay. Well, that's good. I look forward to seeing and hearing more about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy sci-fi story. You know, it's like I think when I say fantasy sci-fi, you know, think of something like like Thundercats or something like that, you know?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see some art. Like that's.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Think of like the area, the Venn diagram that sits between Mad Max and The Legend of Zelda.
Okay. I can see how that works for you. Like when we've talked before about like what is it that you want to draw? Like that's not a million miles away from the kind of thing that we're described. Okay. Last week's episode, we done a thing called grey rocking, like which is a psychological term. If you haven't heard of it, Aydin.
I did not see this tweet that you
No,
did.
I'm not familiar.
There it is.
Okay, so grey rocking is a defense mechanism they use, like against like sociopaths and narcissists or whatever, which is
Really?
very simply just be uninteresting, like you know, close conversations, you know, like don't like
Yeah.
participate, don't like give them the attention that they want, right? It's called grey rocking. And
Like like gray, like GREYROCKING, gray rocking.
yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
being emotionally gray, I'm guessing, or
Okay, yeah.
it's just basically play dead, and it like while the lion sniffs you, and then like
you know why
Flat.
that works on narcissists? It's because out of all of the dark tetrad traits that you know there are traits, not I'm saying subclinical stuff. So like because just everybody is like higher and lower in narcissism, higher and lower in neuroticism, etc. Is that narcissists are the only ones of those of people who are high in narcissism versus everyone else who has high dark personality traits, who are capable of empathy, and by that I mean they're actually as good as any regular person at being able to perspective take and being able to mimic the emotions of others. Only narcissists can do that. Machiavellians can't, psychopaths can't do that. You know, high neuroticism people can't do that, but high narcissists can. So that explains why that works on them, because they don't know how to react.
yeah.
They can't read you.
Flat maxing.
Yeah, flat max.
Yeah.
So the reason we was talking about grey rocking last week is that a person like in our environment like was acting out for attention, right? So instead of like I was originally looking for what is a reverse Streisand, like and that led me to grey rocking, which was the perfect choice because it shares a name with the person that we was using the tactic on, like his surname is Grey, like that was the joke. And what we did was we added it to Urban Dictionary, like
Oh shit.
so here it is, like it did get approved, like but it took 3 attempts to get it through, right?
Aw.
And originally I thought it was because it was too inside jokey, like it's a specific rule on it, like that it can't be too inside jokey, but all of the definitions that we've put on there are like super inside jokes or whatever.
I actually have a super inside joke on Urban Dictionary that I put up there when I was like 16 years old. It's still, as far as I know, it's still on there. You're free to look it up.
Should we look
It's
for it? Yeah.
it's fish wagon, just the word fish and then the word wagon. It was a joke. It was a total just random inside joke between me and my friends in high school. It was a STD called, because we had this one classmate who would just kind of like have random bursts where he would just say words that were non sequitur, and one time he just called someone a fish wagon. We thought that was very funny when we were 15 or 16 or however we were at the time.
It's like a Joe Biden insult, like when he called someone a dog. He called someone a dog-faced pony soldier.
Yes, a dog face footage. So I was 17. I had just turned 17.
Yeah, so here it is.
Nice.
Billy, would you like to read this out for the audience?
I wrote what I was
Fishwagon is a sexually transmitted disease which can only be caught by sitting on the seat of a wagon that someone who already has fish wagon has sat upon, characterized by a foul odor and a tendency to develop tentacles. Also used as an insult. Guys, I think I've got the fish wagon. I knew I should have used that protective wagon seat cover. Or, you fish wagon, you stole my girlfriend.
My friends and I found this hysterical when we were 16, 17.
Yeah, I bet. So we've put loads up. Like I say loads. It's probably like 6 or something. Like but it's a segment on the show. That's Act 3, and like where we go out and graffiti the internet or whatever. We got a special thing to do, like in Act 3, because of you being here. Like, so we'll get to that in a bit. Like this. Usually at this point I'd be like, and this is like how much the people liked it, like, and I would show like how many likes it got on Twitter or something. But I didn't share this on Twitter because we was grey rocking, like it kind of.
So wait. After reading this, it's a Liam Gray euphemism now.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
But it is a real thing, like
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
thing.
it is called
Okay.
grey rocking, like
Yeah,
Okay.
it just that happens to be convenient that it's called gray rock, which makes sense because gray rock. You're trying to
oh.
like give them.
I realised they weren't refusing it because of the inside jokes. The mistake that I made 3 times was that the word is actually grey rock method, and then here in the definition I didn't use the word method. Like it just said we're grey rocking or something like that. Like I was still using I didn't use the word method. Like once I put the word method in, then it went through. So that I didn't.
I think you should have had it just gray rocking and then had it gray rocking all the way through.
Yeah, but I wanted it to come up in search terms. Like it's more SEO optimized this way, as the grey rock method. Like
True.
So I didn't share it because we was grey rocking. That was
I think
the
it's
point.
faking gay.
But another thing that did happen this week that I do want to show you is that there was this one anti-Comicsgate propaganda video that came out by this guy, Mikey No More, right? And you can see that it's an hour long. So when
It got 33K views.
yeah, it's huge, and it like
Wow.
it's really
Dang.
great. So
Oh yeah, I
let me,
saw
Something that long.
Yeah, yeah.
let me just make sure that I've got the share audio on for you.
If we watch it at 60 times speed, we can watch the whole thing in like a minute.
Okay, let me know immediately if you can or can't hear it, like on the panel.
Know anything about me?
Yep. I hear nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to hear?
Yeah.
The video.
That's
It
that.
should-
Ever, that's that.
Mikey no more.
This show's broken, dude.
Mm.
It's a really good video though. I did watch it the other day.
I love this.
How about
This is what I like.
Still can't hear.
I like
unfortunately.
I mean, to get more views than your channel has subscribers is always a good thing.
All his videos are like that. He's done like some of the best sort of documentaries on like locales and internet drama stuff that I've seen in the last several years.
I'm gonna have to look out for this.
For sure.
And the video's only 4 days old.
Yeah, he's got a great voice too. Like he's got a great voice
Nice.
for talking about this stuff. Like
which tab is it? Okay, let me know if you can hear it this time.
I like honesty.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the fact.
Okay, it's a bit echoey though. Let me turn off my
Oh, no.
microphone.
Not for me. I can hear
Facts
Evan.
being out there. I love receipts. I love receipts. When I have receipts, I give receipts.
Ethan Van Sciver is sick in the head. Like, actually. He's actually insane. Stricken with self-afflicted Ripper derangement syndrome. Every thought, every opinion, every action revolves around what the black libertarian comic man is going to do next.
Hey!
That's
Nice.
my thumbnail in it, like from 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
I'd like to point out that it still should have shoulder hair. Like, I know I said that last time. Like, props for getting it in there. But, you know, a person with real Ripper derangement syndrome with no shoulder hair.
That's 33,000 views for that thumbnail in it. Like, it's pretty.
Did you credit?
I reckon the thumbnail played a big part in the views.
Wait, was that your image?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
made
Oh
that
shit, I
image,
didn't know
like-
that. I watched this video. I had no idea it was your image. The fucking internet's so well. I guess you know. I guess it's not that small.
The question is,
You know,
though, did he properly credit you for using that image?
I don't think so.
So that it goes
doesn't
where it needs to go?
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple seconds out of an hour, like, you know.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm not saying go and be mad that he didn't. I'm saying you're not going to benefit very much unless he did.
it doesn't matter. It's like, remember when Sturgis was like doing that video about us, and the whole time he had that Will Smith crying like ice on picture. It's like, why are you sharing that like with the people that you're trying to convince? It's dumb. So yeah, that was funny to me. Like 40 seconds in is super high retention rate still in it. Like that's before people have dropped out. Like so a lot of people saw that. So
Everyone's seeing your meme. Holy shit! And this guy consistently gets way more views than he has subs. He's like criminally under subbed. So
Is this guy an anti-CG guy then, or?
no, he covers internet dramas stuff. So like, it's a wide range of things, and he just decided to cover Comicsgate.
Yeah. It's an outside looking in thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so I need to pick a winner for this round, like based on what everyone done in the week and all of that jazz. Everyone gets points, obviously, like but Kenzo made me laugh the hardest when he said 9/11. Like that really like tickled me. So I'm gonna give it that round to Kenzo.
Thank you.
So
I actually represented 3 people in that round. Like me, Commi3 Marks, and another account called Restore News.
yeah. All right. So one of the reasons why I wanted to move the show here back onto OBS was so that we could do ad breaks and like I could go for a cigarette or go to the toilet or something, like and this is the part like where I'm gonna do
Commi3
that.
Marks needs to poop.
No, I'm just gonna go and smoke. So you got 4 minutes, like, and then be back. Join us in part 2, like when we're gonna look at Prince Andrew and the situation in Iran, how that's affecting the monarchies. That's why we've got Aydin Paladin here. That's the bullshit glue, like to stick all of the parts of the episode together. I'll see you in part 2.
One of my favorite people, Commi3 Marks.
Огонь на подавление! Враг сзади по левому флангу! Огонь! Прочь! Они... Ivan Drago. That guy's cool. He's
huge, he's got big muscles, he can kill you with a one punch, and he lost to America.
I must break you.
He did kill Apollo Creed, though, so that's pretty based.
If he dies, he dies.
Very controversial.
Hey, Piper, you're one of those crazy people with, like, mental problems and wants to kill themselves, right?
Me? No. I'm perfectly normal in every way. Who have you been speaking to? I'm not paranoid. I promise I'm just a normal werewoman with short painted hands and piercings. Yeah. Stories about the men I tie up and decapitate after mating are not true.
Oh, wow. I have all kinds of insecurities about the discrimination I face as a trans ginger male. I cry myself to sleep, but you seem so well adjusted and normal. I wish I could be more like you. How did you get this way?
I use BetterHelp. BetterHelp is incredibly convenient if what you're really looking for is streamlined Silicon Valley overlords version of emotional support delivered with the efficiency of a subscription service.
Hey guys! Did you know that in 2023, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission found that BetterHelp shared sensitive user data, including health questionnaire responses, email addresses, and IP addresses with third-party advertisers like Facebook and Snapchat? Whew! That company agreed to pay out $7.8 million to settle and was banned from further authorized sharing.
My BetterHelp therapist told me you would say that. She also told me if you visit betterhelp.com/suckmyhairytits and enter promo code MeSellAllYourData, then you too can have your intimate thoughts and feelings shared with evil megacorporations.
That's betterhelp.com/suckmyhairytits. Promo code we sell all your data.
I know a communist, and the communist name is Mark. Commi Mark.
Огонь на подавление! Брат сзади по левому флангу! Огонь! Прочь! Они...
If you could, would you give up all of Disney Star Wars to reset the canon to just George Lucas stuff? Nah, I'd rather stick it to old classic like George Lucas when they made Star Wars series back in the days. But if they make a new one, yeah, I'd rather go back to George Michael and complain about, not complain, like explain to them in an email or a letter that people want to go back to the old days based on your films, based on your series. The way you've done now, it's not looking good. But I agree with you, like my favourite is the original George Michael Star Wars, like you said.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was, is an AK-47 style rifle with a scope?
No weapon on earth in history has liberated more people from capitalism than the AK-47.
God.
Greatest gun of all time.
The communists are at it again.
The communists are at it again.
Salam alaikum, bitches. Welcome back to part 2 of Russian Troll Factory episode 14%. This week we're also streaming on Twitch. That was the extra 1% that we added. In that break, I didn't even go and get another drink. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to do it.
You suck.
I'm dumb. And I pulled up the wrong screen as well.
You have 13 tabs. You want to close some of them?
Bro, I've got so many tabs you don't even know. Look, here's a whole other window full of tabs. Okay, so Prince Andrew's being a naughty boy, ain't he? Like, and we covered.
Is the Andrew formerly known as Prince?
Yes, indeed.
I refuse to call him Andrew Mountbatten Windsor because I will not let them divorce him from the royal family. Like, you can't just
try
add
and
in
clean
a,
it. Yeah,
you can't just
True, to be honest.
fake a double-barrel surname. Like, I'm not having it. So I'm always going to call him Prince Andrew. And when I made this thumbnail, I really enjoyed that I've bent him over, like, while arresting him, like giving him a taste of his own
medicine, huh?
Exactly, you know, like, now he's going to know how it feels. Yeah, he got fully arrested, like, which is good.
You haven't bent over there, don't you?
Isn't he like? It feels like one of the only people that have gotten arrested in connection with this crap.
Yeah.
No, the UK's got it. Like, we're 2-0 right now. Like, for Epstein arrests right now. Like,
who else has been arrested?
Well, Peter Mandelson's like the big one here.
Yeah,
Famous
right,
gay lord Peter Mandelson.
Yeah, the Dark Lord himself. Yes, I forgot.
So basically, they are arresting people on the list, and we're not.
Yeah.
Wow, that feels great.
I feel bad for AA because he had a whole promo spot of like, you know, about Mandy, and where he's just mocking Mandelson, right? But he's like, I kind of got to retire that one now because of this. Oof.
Yeah. Sucks.
You know, I'm glad they're arrested. I mean, what
Yeah.
happened, is revolting. But I'm glad they're actually being arrested, and it is telling that the UK is actually arresting people for Epstein file stuff.
There's being arrested, and then there's being,
I love that picture right there. That's great.
Well, actually, like prosecuted and stuff. Hey, arrested is still a step farther than what we're doing with ours.
Yeah.
How come within Vito Ninja it's still showing us like the Mikey No More picture and not like what you're showing?
You gotta click on. You click back on more.
Click on me, so I'm the big screen, and then you see what the audience can see. Like, you can see this comment from N2 Paint saying, Mark Uno reversoed Andrew. What's he been doing, Mark? Wow.
He's been a naughty boy.
Like, he done all that stuff with Virginia Giuffre, which is one thing, right? And it's bad, obviously, but having her whacked is even worse. Like, and nobody seems to like even put those two things together.
I don't understand why people don't bring it up constantly that she was clearly assassinated.
I think it was
allegedly.
Well, I mean, she's killed in a very suspicious car accident.
Clearly, allegedly.
I'll tell you another one that people don't fucking mention. Joe Biden's wife, the first one, was killed by a drunk driver.
Oh, yes.
Like,
right.
That's suspicious to me. Like,
Did you hear about this race in Texas where Brandon Herrera, the YouTuber, has won the Republican primary, which means he will be elected in that seat because it's an extremely hard red district. The guy he was running against, though, so big gun YouTuber Brandon Herrera is about to be elected as a Republican, and the person who was running against him got basically caught in a tryst with his lover, who set herself on fire to commit suicide, quote unquote. Yeah. Which is something people typically do when they
Yeah, she was it was a power dynamic. She was his subordinate, and apparently then she killed herself by lighting herself on fire.
Sure she did.
Good way to go.
Because that is definitely my first.
Yeah.
This picture looks like it's like straight out of the movie like Underworld or something, and it's like one of the vampire lords like getting caught in his car, like like under like UV lights, and he's like, oh.
we've all been in the back of a car on the way home from a night out, looking like, no,
looking like you're like the fucking the Dark Lord of the Undead.
It's great, like, to see a member of the royal family arrested, like, is, like, you know, I always say, like, I would be okay with, like, be really strict with the rules if you want, but enforce them totalitarianly, fairly, like, across the board, and it, like, that's all that we really want, like, so yeah, it's good to see a person in a position of power, like someone who was able to use that power to evade capture for centuries.
Yes.
It's good to see them like get their comeuppance, like, and
like them actually face some consequences.
Especially in the case of Prince Andrew, because we all knew for like years, like that the bro doesn't sweat, like, and stuff like that, because it's been in the public domain forever.
He's a vampire Dark Lord. That's what I said, dude. He doesn't sweat. He doesn't like reflect like mirrors and shit.
I was just going to say though, in relation to this, he hasn't actually been arrested for noncery per se. He's been, you know, it's more for like his ties to Epstein and financial stuff.
Yeah.
So they actually do want to speak to Sarah Ferguson and what's it, Eugenie? What's the other daughter's name? Beatrice. Yeah, they want to speak to them as well because they actually had a few payments go through their accounts that they want to.
Of course, so once you've been arrested and it starts going through legal proceedings, that opens it up to discovery, which means anything else, you know, can basically be added onto that.
Yeah. But
and it's a great example of how it doesn't matter if you're evil, it's only if you fuck with the capitalist interest, like the law is gonna come for you. Like,
well, they keep, you know, mentioning on the news media, the trusted news media, of course.
We love
that, you know, being named in the Epstein files doesn't necessarily implicate you in any crimes or suggest any wrongdoing, you know.
I mean, well, Trump's name is in there, what, 10,000 times or whatever. Some ridiculous. I think it's like 2.8 thousand ridiculous number of times.
Some of the other news
Nigel Farage is in there, you know.
But to be fair, a lot of times if you look at them, it is just them talking about somebody.
Yeah. Steve Bannon.
I didn't know up until a couple of weeks ago that apparently, I think it was in the state of Nevada, he won an $80 million like state lottery. Like,
Oh, what a coincidence!
I was just like, whoa, that's
a lucky guy.
lucky guy, exactly.
Mm-hmm. He was like just
so many layers.
Apparently, from what I hear.
Yeah, he's like the Forrest Gump of noncery. Like
it just keeps showing up historical events, you know.
Someone write that down. I haven't got my pen.
Forrest Gump of noncery.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Fucking hell, that's a line, that is. I turned over a card the other day, one of these, and it said boner troll on it, like, and that made me chuckle. Someone said, like, it's funny. Prince Andrew was what we're talking about. Did I have another one? Yeah, here he is with his best pal, Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Einstein.
Yeah, like I said, I just bought one of those jackets and that black shirt. Like, I have my whole outfit. Like
they named a military exercise after him.
Nice.
So what do you think? I am gonna posit my solution to this problem, and take an example from history, and my suggestion is what we should do is put him in the Tower of London, innit? Like, that's what it's for.
It is. that's what it's for. That was my thought exactly. You put his head on a pike, or at least put him. He has to go in the tower, obviously, on it, in it, somewhere under it.
Like, they put like a prince and the Duke of York, which is what Prince Andrew was in the tower, like disappeared them or whatever in it. Like that would be an elegant solution.
Even if they do them for treason now, though, you can't get the death penalty for treason here anymore. Mr. Tony Blair changed the law.
The true Dark Lord.
Why would he do that?
That's an interesting question.
Old Tone is always up to his machinations, unknowable to us plebs.
Okay. At the very least, we should make him wear them iron pants, like with the padlock on the front.
Yeah.
Like
belt. Yeah.
That's just for prison security, for their safety.
What a creepy man. And I rewatched some highlights from the interview.
Do you think that they're talking about their World of Warcraft characters right there in that scene when they're taking the pictures? He's like, well, actually, I like to mine mithril over by the lava mountains. And he's just like, yeah. He's like, I bring my warlock there too.
They really nerfed hunters. Bad.
They really nerfed hunters. Yeah.
Well, Andrew's brother is actually the leader. Andrew's brother is the leader of a religion, so he can just absolve him of all of his sins.
Oh.
I don't know, Jeffrey. I'm not sure if he's a religious man or not.
I hope so. It'd be nice to know that he's burning in hell.
Do you only burn in hell if you believe in it?
I don't.
I think even if you don't believe in hell, you sometimes fancy about other religious figures burning their excrement.
I think it's supposed to be if you don't believe in it, you're definitely burning in it.
Right, it's been a
that's the
quagmire.
version I've heard. I like to think that, anecdotally, people say that when you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes.
Yeah.
And if that's the last thing that you get to see, and you've spent your life being a horrible piece of shit, that's gonna be a experience to go through.
I wonder what Jeffrey will see when he. I wonder what Jeffrey will see when he dies.
I feel like he would be like, "Fuck yeah, that was me." I feel like if you show horrible people the horrible shit they did, they're just gonna be proud of themselves.
That's the unfortunate thing. They're a real sociopath, psycho, lunatic who doesn't sweat. Yeah, they're probably just looking back on that and
they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that was a fun time."
Unfortunately.
You just reminded me of something. I'm quickly looking to see if I can find it again.
Oh.
Where are you? Here he is. Okay, talking about hell, and Satan and stuff. Look at this geezer, right?
Tartarus.
Outrage as child sex offender running for city council brazenly holds press conference outside Fresno Elementary School. Cops called. Look at this dude.
Wow.
Wow, what a specimen.
Is this not the most evil-looking guy that you've ever seen?
Cartoonish.
Right? Yes, cartoonishly.
I think of everybody here, I'm probably closest to this. This is 2 or 3 hours away from where I live.
An American.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, does it look necessarily like what you think of when you think of a child creep? But certainly looks evil.
Yeah,
right. He's got overall villain.
He moonlights as a cocaine mule.
Yeah.
But he is American though, because often in our like truthful news media, it'll be like some Afghan nonce or something, and there'll be like English man from Nottingham does whatever.
Mm.
They do that, don't they?
They do that.
You do.
There'll be Fresno man.
Do we have anything else on Prince Andrew? Like, Aydin, how do you think that's going to affect the royal family, like, going forward? We should at least
They
pretend.
cut him out. I just think they're going to pretend like he doesn't exist.
Do you think in Damage Control they're going to try and undo the Harry and Meghan stuff?
I mean, I don't know. Like, despite being the royal correspondent here, I really don't pay attention to these people at all. So I have no, I have no idea what they're going to do.
Do you remember a few years ago when they had the naked man climbing out of the window?
Oh, right.
Palace. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What film? Do you think that was to do with Andrew?
I mean, he's likely suspect, right?
Mm.
Not necessarily. Who else would it be?
He was called Randy Andy. That was his nickname.
Yeah. I don't know. I think probably with how the royals will likely approach that, though, is just to not talk about it as much as possible or address it. It's been handled, right?
Aydin, the first time that you came on my show, it was like in the first Trump term.
Yeah.
And we discussed about the Donald Trump piss tape. You know, the one where they pissed on Obama's bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And you were saying that it probably doesn't exist. And I was saying that I suspect that it does exist. In the, like, 5 years that have transpired since then, like, how do you feel about the possible existence of said piss tape now?
My own opinion on the piss thing is consistent in that Trump's a weird germaphobe, so I feel like he might have done grotesque stuff, but I feel like piss and anything that's like he might not do that because he's so OCD about. That's why he eats McDonald's all the time and stuff. It's because
was it Russian?
It's the same.
Was it a Russian video?
They were Russian whores.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, Russian prostitutes.
Bill Gates banged Russian prostitutes, didn't he? We know Epstein has a supply of those.
Well, yeah, he needed to get medicine from Epstein to get rid of his STD.
His STD of Fishwagon.
Right, yes. That was what he had. That's what he got from the Russian prostitutes.
Damn.
It's the only reason I've ever been skeptical, more than anything else, of Trump's involvement in some of the sexual perversion stuff. Like, I'm sure he's done horrific sexually perverted stuff, but with the scatological...
He's grabbed a pussy or two.
Well, I mean, he did tell us that, so...
He likes grown Eastern European women.
I think so. I don't think he probably likes him to piss or like poo on him. I just feel like of all of the things that he might be into, that's probably low on the list given his OCD.
I think he's just eating pizzas and hot dogs and like the normal.
We might be eating hot dogs, maybe. I don't know.
Mindy Wheeler is in the chat. She says, "I don't think much will come of the charges against Prince Andrew. Look up what Andrew Tate had to say about it."
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The last thing I saw of him was him dancing like in whatever country he's currently hiding in.
It's another Luton boy, man. Don't look on the Luton boys.
Yeah, this is probably nothing will, but they're still doing more there than anything's being done here. He at least got arrested and he lost like his whole family. So there's that.
Okay, so again, because Aydin's here, like I'm trying to pretend that we're doing a show about monarchies. Like the excuse this time is we're just gonna talk about Iran, but like through the monarchist like lens or whatever. Because the Middle East is interesting in that it has the highest concentration of monarchies, like in the world. Europe has the most, but it's much bigger. Like the monarchies of the Arab world are mostly situated on the Arab peninsula. You still got like Morocco and shit. Like, but I want to show you that.
Was the one that recently passed? Was he one of the longest reigning monarchs?
He wasn't a monarch. The Ayatollah is a religious leader, right?
Because Iran is a theocracy,
Yeah.
like rather than a monarchy.
But when the Ayatollah was put into place in the 1970s, he replaced the Shah, who was the king.
Yeah.
But the king was put in place in 1953. That was not like a long-standing. Before that, actually, strangely, right before the Shah came into power, they had just elected a socialist democratically.
No way.
And then, and then, then something happened, and he just, had a little bit of an overthrow of that government and decided to bring the king back.
Oopsie doopsie.
And he had AIDS or something at the time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that's true, and it's another example of capitalism overthrowing socialists, like whenever the opportunity arises.
Well, in that case, it was specifically MI6 and the CIA. That was called Operation Ajax. They installed the monarch, which is why, I'm not a big pro-monarchy person in the case of Iran, because the monarchy is a sham, and it's a puppet position controlled by by Western countries.
I actually agree with you from a different side, in that as communists, in the Communist Manifesto or whatever, it says that we're supposed to support all like revolutionary movements against the capitalists and it. But I think that Islamofascism is worse than basic bitch capitalism or whatever. So it's difficult for me to defend a theocracy, as an atheist as well, innit?
Yeah,
it's difficult, and clearly a bad guy. My son, who is almost 10 now, when he heard that they killed the Ayatollah, he started crying, not because he's a radical Muslim, but because geopolitics is his wrestling or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's his soap opera or whatever. It's if your childhood cartoon character died or whatever. So yeah, I was saying to him, he was still a bad guy.
The Iron Sheik died. Yeah.
Cobra Command. They really killed Cobra Commander.
No. That'd be like Optimus Prime.
Holy shit. Skeletor was
defeated? Holy shit. That's fucking crazy.
Who's he gonna fight next week?
I know.
He's not the bad guy over here.
Mum Ra has finally been taken down. Yes.
Yeah, so it's hard to defend Iran.
No.
Is it?
Well, it's kind of the problem is that, you get put into a dichotomistic position where it's you can be critical of the Iranian regime and also be critical of the West playing regime change games in it.
And the fact that the guy that took over died within 48 hours of taking over. The guy, the second,
well, it was more that they picked someone out, or Trump had picked someone out, and then said that he was killed in the original attack. Because, and why, again, this is so insidious, is that they were in peaceful negotiations with the United States. Apparently, the U.S. floated them some sort of idea that they were supposed to go to deliberate about. So all of the mullahs, all the leaders got together, to discuss this stuff, and the U.S. knew they were going to be doing it because they floated this idea, and then they surgically struck him and killed him, including also his whole family, and his like 3-year-old daughter or 2-year-old daughter, granddaughter, all of them. So that's the part I really don't like about it. Is
they were bad guys too, right?
The 2-year-old little girl was, I'm sure, very bad. So I really, I get some Tsar Nicholas vibes from it, but he wasn't a good guy. No, it doesn't mean that who they want to replace him with, Reza Pahlavi, who is the Shah, the incumbent, the aspirant. I don't trust him at all. I don't know though, because Trump says he doesn't back him either. But now he's declared himself to be basically the rightful ruler of Iran.
The women can wear mini skirts again now. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. Great.
So
and they can have OnlyFans. They can have OnlyFans, transgenders, all of the good stuff we have over here. Liberal. We're going to install liberal democracy for the Iranians, and they can have all of the great stuff we have in the West.
I
we
do.
Can get them.
Let me get through my pretending we're talking about monarchies, right? Like we will get to the Shah, but so these are the places that Iran has struck, right? And you can see many of them are monarchies in it, like Saudi, Bahrain, almost all of them, right? And it's difficult to remember like who the leaders of all of these countries are, like, and especially for our American viewers. So I'm gonna give you a quick run-through lesson, like so you can learn about the monarchies of the Middle East.
They kind of sound a bit like Star Wars characters, a lot of them.
Yeah. So
we're gonna learn it, and then it's gonna change tomorrow.
First up, right, we've got Mohammed bin Salman in it, like the leader of Saudi Arabia, the one who chopped up Jamal Khashoggi or whatever.
These are obviously.
What's his name again?
Mohammed bin Salman, his name is.
These are the good guys.
Bin Salman.
We're not going to be dropping bombs on them with chicken waivers. These are the good guys. They put on sporting events here now. They have like the Royal Rumble, WWE.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo lives there. You can't bomb it now.
It's the West now.
Yeah, this is the UAE, right?
Saudi Arabia. This is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you do the Ben fucking joke and you just cut off during it?
Yeah, I did.
Son of a bitch.
Unlucky. Yeah, that's Mohammed bin Salman of the House of Saud. That's why it's called Saudi Arabia. The royal family is the House of Saud.
Weapons? Do they have nuclear weapons and want to destroy Israel? Like, or
not officially.
Okay, I was just
right.
Obviously, if they did.
Officially, no. They've been getting hit. I mean, all of them have been. Yeah.
It's a nice. I like their flag.
It is one of the better flags of the Middle East.
Yeah, I like that it's got that little thing that you can stick in fancy sandwiches.
I mean, it's no Hezbollah flag, but
it's very similar to the branding of the Green Party in Britain.
I noticed that. Why do you think they voted green?
Yeah, so Mohammed bin Salman is a king, like he murdered like a bunch of his cousins, like to seize power, like.
That's like an ancient tradition, though. Is that because there's a bunch of it's an ancient like Arabic tradition.
It's terrible to be in a royal family, man.
Because you've got a bunch of wives.
Assassins and with daggers in the night, like poison daggers.
I guess so. I only know about it historically, but historically it would be that because you've got multiple wives, and so you have multiple sons that to assure the throne, and at some point they're like kind of supposed to kill each other. or take each other out, which is
yeah.
I mean
Someone needs to
the way it was
cease the
historically.
trigger to control
Or
the
take
sands of
each
time.
other out as well, because you can kill your cousin, fuck your cousin. You know, it's quite common out there.
Oh, kind of the same thing. Yeah.
It's not kind of the same thing.
How romanticized being royalty is, when actually it's just terrible.
They could solve a lot of problems by just installing primogeniture passing. I was so focused on getting that first word right, I didn't even work out the rest of the sentence. You know what I mean? Give it to the firstborn son, and it like as a rule,
right?
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
I think
You could literally call this guy the Prince of Persia, right?
What of Iran's Persia?
Not quite. Yeah. This is the Prince of
Saud
of Arabia.
Yeah.
From the House of Saud, yeah. So that one's easy to remember. The House of Saud runs Saudi Arabia. Is in the name, right?
Right.
Next up,
He's more Aladdin.
So this guy.
Yeah.
this is the King of Qatar from the Tani dynasty.
How do you
right?
say that in America?
Qatar.
Okay.
Qatar.
Just
Cater. You can cater with your tomatoes and your taters. Yeah. Something like that.
It sounds like it's his rap name, the King of Qatar.
From Carter.
Cutter. I think I have heard people say that
From Carter.
on Fox News or whatever. You know.
They do definitely say that. I have heard
Okay,
it.
he could probably smell a Sunday roast on a Tuesday.
Does have a bit of a honker on him.
Oh my god.
Dude, but he's got sick rhymes, bro.
Qatar's an interesting one because, like, we all know about
They're super poor, aren't they?
we all know about the working.
man.
We know that the USA and Saudi Arabia work together. They sell weapons to them all the time. Like, it's super like transparent. They shake hands at the White House. Everything. Oh, we done $1 trillion of fighter jets or whatever.
Yeah.
Qatar is, according to the mainstream media, like not an ally of the US. Like, they're secretly helping Iran. Oh, they're funding Mehdi Hassan to go around spreading jihadi like Muslims or whatever.
David
Specifically Mehdi Hassan.
I feel like with their flag, they weren't even trying.
Their flag sucks too. It looks like a boat flag.
No, it's a very progressive country. They let women exist there, and they had a World Cup, so it must be safe.
Oh, okay.
They're one of those ones, as far as I know, though. That's like more like I guess sort of your UAE. They've opened up more. I think like there's I don't think like 20 years ago anyone would consider going to Qatar for holiday, but I think they do now.
Yeah, like it certainly has a reputation as being like the UAE, like it's a place where people
like,
go.
with all the money they have there, it'd have like a better crown. It's not very crown.
It's not even a belt, is it? Okay, that's Qatar, right? We're going over these countries, of course. Next up, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, right?
Is that Morgan Freeman?
No.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Michael Jordan.
That's that Mizzy guy.
Jordan. Mizzy. Nice.
I'm glad he's got his hookah though.
Yeah, that's there to remind you it's the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan.
Right, yeah.
Like, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's close enough that you'll remember. Like,
You put hashish in the hookah. So
you can, of course, and that's exactly what Michael Jordan is doing, right there, like in the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. So, hopefully, you'll be able to remember that one going forward. The next one is Bahrain, which is run by the House of Khalifa. Like that's a real thing, like the joke
She
rights.
didn't try with her flag either.
I was gonna say no, her flag's a copy.
Yeah, it's an even worse version of the Qatar flag.
I wasn't sure. Like I was just like.
You're super echoing, bro.
Lebanon, yeah. But this is the country of Khalifa, or run by.
No, that's Mia Khalifa.
No, I'm saying this flag though.
The flag is of Bahrain.
Bahrain, which are run by
the Khalifas.
The Khalifas, right?
Another country where it's like I hear people go on holiday there and stuff. So a lot of the Gulf
think
states
they're going to
like
one
that
but
now.
go to the other because of the flag.
Oh yeah, it's easy to get those two mixed up. To be fair.
Yeah.
And it's worth pointing out, reminding you that none of these countries are democracies. Like, but because they got bare oil and that, and they like buying guns, like they're allowed. Like,
Do they have?
Yeah.
Do they have open air slave markets?
It's not Libya.
Damn.
Libya didn't used to have those, did they?
No, it
When
didn't.
They had fucking based
Gaddafi?
leader.
Yeah. What?
There's
a point. No, maybe not.
There's a Jackie Chan movie called Mr. Nice Guy, where he like races through like the Middle East in like a rally car, and the two women in the movie at a certain point get captured by like Middle Eastern slave traders. Yeah, and they play it up for fun that they're getting like sold in an open air slave market.
I mean, it is so much fun after all.
But it's fun if you get saved by Jackie Chan.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That does make it fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know how frequent that occurs. How frequently that occurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend trying it right now. He's pretty old.
Just in chances, yeah. No.
He's pretty old. I know he would not show up. No.
Yeah, Mindy Wheeler in the chat basically agreeing
Indeed.
with that. Yeah, so none of these are democracies. They're all allowed. All of these are regions run by one family or whatever, apart from the UAE, which is just like a big it's a conglomeration of like sheikhs and stuff, like the United Arab Emirates, and like it's a bunch of emirates. Like they don't have one.
It's a crew. It's like Run DMC.
So
yeah.
And then of course
you can call them they're the Wu-Tang Clan of the Middle East.
Is it for the children?
Who knows?
I'm down with I like the RZA.
Wu-Tang is for the children, Mark.
They are. They are.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. Maybe I should educate myself.
In the new video I've got for the new channel, I make a Wu-Tang joke.
It does say parental
Immediately.
on all of their material, but I can assure you it's for the children.
How do you feel about liquid swords?
Yeah. It's a classic.
They've got Saudi Arabia's got a sword on the flag, and it all comes full circle.
Right.
Or cocktail skewer.
All of this bullshit of going through those kings of the Middle East was to show you this meme that I made of the Burger King, like because he's like an American appointed king, innit?
Yeah.
Like the Burger King. Like I was so happy, like when I came up with that. Like that's really funny. Like,
we didn't get around to talking about the stuff with the Shaw last week, so I might also steal your meme, but I'll credit you because then when we talk about it, that's perfect.
It's really good, isn't it? And that's exactly what it's what America wants, and it like to go over there, build Burger Kings, like and Starbuckses and shit.
I thought Burger King was what was a monarchy thing? Like I thought that was a.
It's also a racist on a plane thing, but
yeah. I mean, they're the Burger King branding is like literally like a British like king man, like
British king man.
yeah.
Oh, you mean the king? Yeah. as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Character, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just sort of generic
They
European
replaced
king.
the
Yeah.
They replaced the mascot with an airline passenger now.
They did. I mean, like you can't buy advertisement like that, you know. So
Yeah.
instantaneously, this children's.
As a kid, I always thought it was a it was.
She needed him a stomach fit.
It was a UK based burger company.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yes, I would say that the Reza Pahlavi is indeed the Burger King. Thank you, Bill. Or about to be the Burger King, maybe. I don't know. Trump says he doesn't like him. I don't like him. I don't support him. But like that might be him trying to be cute. He sucks at that kind of stuff. He can't be quiet about it. But he's expressed that he doesn't. He didn't want the Shah back. So I don't know. I think he's declared himself basically leader of Iran now.
He's more likely to put that what's that other guy's name? That Iranian podcast guy, like the rich capitalist guy. You know who I'm on about, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if he picks a podcaster. He's surrounded himself with them.
Patrick Bet David.
Oh,
Yes,
oh God, it would be Patrick Bet David. That would be.
That's exactly who I was talking
Oh
about.
my
Yeah.
God. Now I know what you mean by podcast guy. Yeah, maybe he'll just he'll put Patrick Bet David in there.
Then they'd have all the Burger Kings, wouldn't they?
I mean, that's what prosperity really is, isn't it? Access to a Burger King.
Yeah. Brings me to like one of my key like things I hate about capitalist society or whatever. Like, why do we need a McDonald's and a Burger King like on the same road? Like, wait,
because one is a UK company and the other one's an American company, and they exist to compete against each other for the Western burger market.
Yeah, the special relationship at work again. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you look at places in the United States where it's like a more modern, developed area. So it's like the last 50 years, and it's just all these chain restaurants, and they're all essentially selling the same stuff for like a several mile long stretch of just chains, and it's all very interchangeable and nondescript and.
Because even though they're selling the same thing, you're gonna get people that go, I am not eating a Big Mac. I have to have a Whopper.
Or just like, or I love Olive Garden versus Red Lobster, which are owned by the same company, by the way. So that's also the thing about the.
I'm the other way
illusion of
around.
choice.
I like Red Lobster. I don't care about Olive Garden. Nice.
I actually out of those, I think my favorite's Longhorn, and that which is owned by the same company.
Ooh.
So one company owns all of those, and some other ones too. It's like Red Lobster. What's the Italian one again? I just said it and I forgot it.
Olive Garden.
Longhorn Steakhouse, or is it Texas Roadhouse? One of those they own. I think Texas Roadhouse is its own. Applebee's, I think maybe they also own. And my point is that it's like one company owns all of these different restaurants that they install, and for the illusion of choice of like, oh, I want Italian, or I want, I don't know, a steak, right? But it's all just the same place. They get all their stuff from the same
You
places.
notice,
In the future, all restaurants will be Taco Bell.
Most, but not all, but a lot of brands that pretend to be competitors are owned by the same.
Remember when Gillette made that advert like that pissed a bunch of people off, where they were like,
Yeah, the
men,
best-
be less shit or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember. And that this is the best a man can get. Be a better man.
Yeah,
bastard.
something like that.
Yeah.
I covered that in a video, and I said like, oh well, if you don't like Gillette's messaging, then just go and buy a different razor. Go and buy like a Braun or a Venus or something, and then like zoom out on the like spider diagram that shows that they're all the same company.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they own a lot of whoever I can't remember. Whoever owns Tide owns basically all of Tide's biggest competitors, supposed biggest competitors too.
Let's see. Are they? Who owns them? Gillette Company. Are they? Yeah, Procter & Gamble. Yeah.
I was gonna say
And
Procter & Gamble
owns,
and then there's Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson.
Yep.
There's a couple of these big, which are even more insidious because a lot of those ones like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble also get involved in the manufacturing and distribution of some medicine products, right?
Yeah.
And then some of these like super mega corporations are the ones who done World War II, like, and we just let them carry on, like people who drive Mitsubishis or whatever, like you know, those Mitsubishis done Pearl Harbor, bro, like and you're cruising around like Texas in one or something.
What's the German car?
Well,
obviously.
BMW did one,
Yeah.
like with a Nazi logo on the badge and stuff.
Yeah, man.
And then the people who manufactured Zyklon B as well, like that's Bayer that done that, I think.
I bet it was.
Like yeah, and we just let them be in charge still.
Well, they're an innocent company.
It's just a deal.
You know what I mean? It's just an innocent corporation. They didn't do anything. The hell made Zyklon B?
We are long past the fascism of Mussolini, who said that, you know, fascism is the merger of state and corporate power. Now, corporate power wields the state. Like, they've invented, like, super fascism or something. Like,
super fascism.
Alright, anyone got anything else they want to add on Iran before we, like, go on to the troll part of the show?
No, other than I hope they don't put this guy in charge. They will, I think, but oh well. We get a new monarchy in the world, and I'm not happy about it. So.
I don't trust him. Look at him, shifty. He looks like a paedophile.
It'll be another fake monarchy like the UK, though.
Just like that burger's fake. That's not a real burger. It's a prop burger.
Yeah, they never look like that.
That's not even kosher either, because it's got dairy and meat.
And he would have to worry about that one. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if Trump wants to put him in charge or not. The power of monarchs comes from God. Right, Aydin.
Which one?
Well, he's got popular support, allegedly.
I hear Meshiok is due to come back soon. They're doing everything they can to ensure his return.
Okay. Yeah, oh, and Aydin, when we hung out IRL that one time, we was leaning out the window and was doing like a podcast and no one in the street, just talking or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the things that we discussed, which is a thing that is like the most worrying element of all of this stuff to me personally. We was talking, it came in a debate about like you know, Bohemian Grove type stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I was saying to you, we don't even have to like resort to crazy Bohemian Grove level stuff. You can still just use like biblical scripture, point to like Republicans or whatever who want to bring about Armageddon, like
Apparently there's tons of them. Yeah. One of them is Donald Trump's White House religious advisor.
And
she's next to him in all these photos. She's a woman who speaks in tongues and wants to bring about Armageddon.
that's more worrying to me than like that's the thing that scares me the most about this whole situation. Like, yeah. I can understand, like, I deeply understand on a human level, like, this is my land, and these are my people, and if you come here, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, I understand that, like, yeah. in every country, like, whether you're a Taliban fighter or you're in Honduras or whatever, like, sure. that, like, this is my blood and soil or whatever. Right. Like, it makes sense. I understand that. But, like, to stand on the other side of the world, like, and do machinations to try and engineer a fight in the hope that it will bring Jesus back. Like,
yeah, it's insane.
That's really scary to me.
It is really scary. It's also unbelievably sacrilegious, in my opinion, as a Christian. I like you can't. What hubris to think that man can dictate the actions of God. But these people believe it. They think that by doing things on earth they can move God's hand, and that is absolutely terrifying. Someone who believes that is dangerous. And there's a lot of them, unfortunately. And again, you've got a woman in the White House speaking in Trump's ear, and apparently very heavily so after his near-death experience. Now, I'm not saying that's what caused it, but it is his shift towards religiosity and his shift towards... I mean, like, he was friendly towards Israel first term, but this second one has been... it's the Holy Land. We got to protect it at all costs.
It just reminded me. You reminded me of when some reporter asked him, like, "Oh, what's your favorite part of the Bible?" And he said, "All of it." Such like a child's answer.
Yeah, he said what he said. He thinks he's going to hell, right? And so if you think you're going to hell and you got to do something to appease God, but none of this works. That's not how any of this works. It's not like I'll do you a solid and you do me one. Like, it's crazy. But they're involved with all this is this, like, unironically, because Netanyahu himself talks about it. All these prophecies they believe, and the Christian Zionists believe in them as well, which is that we attack our ancient enemy Amalek, which is Persia, during their holy month of Ramadan and our holy time of Purim. And it's like, these people take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
They have to rebuild the
third temple
for Mashiach to come back. Yeah.
And that's when all nations of the world will bow down to Israel. That's what they think they're doing. And that means the end of time, the end times.
The Edom will go to war with... what's the other one that you said?
What are they called? The
Amalek.
We're Edom. Yeah, the Goyim.
No, we're Edom. Yeah.
There's just non-Jews, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's most worrying to me, like, because I don't, as a like atheist or whatever, I don't believe in any of that at all, and to me, it's as much real as, touching like the "This is Anfield" sign, like before you go out to play the football match or whatever. Like, and it's insane that world politics like revolves around this idea. Like,
we're just 3,000-year-old prophecies, and that your interpretation of them. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous that
from the Bronze Age.
Yeah, that people take this stuff literally and seriously.
Promised a missile defense system
3,000 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give the majority of the points to Aydin for that round. Like, he helped carry.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's go on to the final part of the show, which is the troll part. So usually what we do is we go and do some graffiti somewhere on the internet. This week, because you're here, I thought it'd be fun to do the opposite of what we normally do, and instead of going like and fucking someone's shit up, like that we're gonna go and maybe unfuck some shit, like so if you Google Aydin Paladin, first thing that comes up is the YouTube channel. Obviously, go and subscribe to that. The second thing that comes up is this fandom article, which we're gonna edit now. I have seen previously when I've searched for you, an AI overview come up.
Oh yeah.
With a description, using multiple sources, and this is one of those sources, and it particularly the line that it pulled out is that Rebecca is a Jewish bisexual and identifies as non-cis.
So that must have been, I haven't looked at this probably in a couple years, but the last time I looked at it, it did not include that line. So when I told you, I said, oh, I thought that the Wikipedia was actually okay. It was like, oh wait, no, it's been, and it links to some kind of link. It
has some kind of backup evidence or whatever.
But I tried to click on it earlier today when I just noticed that, and I can't get it to work, so I don't know.
Okay, so Billy, this is your time to shine.
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to read this out for us, and we'll look for somewhere where we can make an edit, make factual corrections, or add in bullshit or whatever. Let's see what happens.
Rebecca Ford, better known as Aydin Paladin, born June 8, 1990, and previously known as Sybil Ad Astra, is an American YouTuber who comments on politics, news, social psychology, media psychology, human communication, conspiracy theories, and memes.
All right. I think that's pretty fair so far, right?
Yeah.
She was first known for critiquing other YouTubers such as Armored Skeptic, Mundane Matt, Atheism is Unstoppable, and Maddox.
So that's not true. I've never done a video on. I think I maybe did talk about Armored Skeptic once, but I've never made a video on Atheism is Unstoppable. I have made one on. I have talked about Monday Matt and Maddox, but I've never made a video about. I never even interacted with AIU, so I have no idea where that even came from. People do get their memory mixed up, and that's understandable.
She currently uploads long videos going into depth with popular topics. Rebecca is Jewish, bisexual, and identifies as non-cis.
I'm not Jewish. I am bisexual, and I am cis. So they got 1 out of 3.
I'm gonna give some points to Bill for that as well.
Yeah, they come in with the assist.
I can't read what's past that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Originally a resident of West Virginia, Aydin Paladin has been an expat in
Guernsey.
Guernsey, a crown dependency of the United Kingdom off the coast of France since 2019 due to marrying a British citizen.
Yep. That's all accurate. That part, the rest of the paragraph is astonishingly accurate.
Her political leanings appear to be right-wing libertarian. She uploaded her first video on the same day she created her YouTube channel in 2018. She made many public claims denying the existence of Nazi concentration camps, asserting the deaths were due to lack of resources rather than an extermination policy, and the accusing of academic estimates of being hyperbolic.
The crazy thing about that one is it links to my YouTube video in which I do none of those things.
That's quite a extra paragraph, right?
It sure is.
Yeah.
Again, the insanity of linking to the video and just knowing no one will go and watch it where that doesn't happen. It's certainly a choice.
This line here about being...
I wouldn't never say I would deny it happened. I would just say they weren't Jews. They were just like ethnic Poles and Germans, really.
Actually, it was a video about Poland. I was talking about the ethnic Poles who were killed in the Holocaust. That's what I was talking about. Like, oh, please do not put on one of my old as fuck videos. But it is there. I just don't want to hear myself talk from 9 years ago. Oh, look, I was a PNG. Oh, someone else just. Oh, did they like cut this up? Oh, I've seen this posted on. Oh man, now I haven't seen this in years. What if it's worse than I think it is? I've rewatched it in the years since. What I do talk about, like, but the thing is, why it's cut out of context is I'm talking about polls in the whole clip. So, like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask. I don't need you to defend
claims
it.
denying the existence of Nazi concentration
It's just been a claim that's gone on forever. And again, by the way, it's weird that it's interesting they clip it because the video is still up on my channel.
Asserts the death estimates were hyperbolic.
I like Chimney, like totally unrelated. Big Fred Dibner fan.
Getting close. Yeah, so I wanted to mention this while I've got you here. On that day when we was hanging out, you was trying desperately to convince me that the song Country Roads is awesome. Like, and I was not having it, right? But
to be fair, I was quite stoned and probably drunk at the time. I was probably like,
but
I really gotta hear the song, it's great.
what I have to confess now is that now I like that song because it makes me think of like that time and it like
hell yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's a core memory or whatever if we're on inside
that was a fun time. That whole experience there. It was a good time.
It was summer, yeah. And we actually met Kenzo there, if you recall.
Yeah.
Kenzo was there.
Was I?
Well, not the whole time, but yeah.
There was the meetup.
We
PC Gamers stuff.
We
Yeah.
met at the meetup. I was with my wife. I remember.
Yeah, that's when we like first really like.
Okay.
And then there's another example like that in my life where I think of you often, Aydin, which is I've switched recently to using Brave like as a browser because they pay you in cryptocurrency to do that. It's part of my 1% stack thing I was talking about. And it's the inspiration behind the Clout that like I hand out like on the show. Yeah. Because of using Brave now, every time that I use Twitter, it opens on a previous like Twitter post that I sent out. So I put Twitter, and then that's the one that drops down. And I know that happens to you with like Tim Pool or something. Like, and I always think of that like when that happens.
It did for forever, where I like looked up one Tim Pool tweet once, and then it kept just like auto-suggesting that every like you really want to look at this one tweet, not just Twitter.
Yeah, so that happens to me now as well, like all the time, but for something different. Okay, yeah, so we need to like put some kind of edit in here. I am logged in, I can click edit, like, and we now have like editing powers. So
all of these people that was calling me and the rest of the Restore voters Nazis, I just did a podcast with a bisexual Jew.
Yeah, you're in trouble now.
Go fuck yourself.
Can't associate. There you go. I'm sure people will be happy with that.
I almost think that it's not worth doing anything else. That it's just like the perfect cherry on top.
Well, should you say homosexual then? Just so it... There you go. Correcting the record.
Oh, and this one's actually factually an inaccuracy on it.
Wait, what?
Her political
can't see what
leanings
you're messing
appear
with.
to be right-wing monarchist. Is
There
what
you
I've
go.
changed. Oh yeah, you can't see because it's off the screen. I just changed that one.
I don't know if there are left-wing monarchists. Maybe I don't know. I know there's so few of us. There's like a dozen. So
I imagine that the Dalai Lama is a left-wing monarchist.
I think you're probably considered far right nowadays because anything to the left of, I mean, anything right
yeah.
is far right now.
Well, I mean, like in the whole Iran situation, everything I post about on Twitter is like, I keep being accused of being a communist. Just
yeah,
as I
on the
don't
left.
agree.
On the
Yeah, on this one apparently I'm a lefty. Someone posted a meme of me just before we started, which was like one of those AI generated blue-haired feminists with a bunch of buttons on the chest. Like, this is you. I have depicted myself as the Chad, and you as the Chad Jack, and you as the Soy Jack.
I'm gonna change this word expat into immigrants.
Oh no! I like that one. I call myself an expat. Don't you? It's funnier that way though.
Re-migration now.
Are you really able to edit?
I thought
this
you said you were
video?
gonna fix this.
Oh yeah. Well, I changed the monarchist part. That was an actual correction.
You fixed some
You
of it.
could get rid of right there in that first paragraph. Atheism is unstoppable, and leave the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done a video on AI. Yeah. I don't even think I've ever talked about him on stream. Honestly.
Let's put someone else in. Like, who's like? Have you done a good drama type video about someone?
Is there anybody else I've made? I haven't done like a video on another YouTuber in for. Oh, I did videos on Hassan Piker and iDubbbz, and you know.
Nice.
It's sort of an eclectic list now because it's like
current locales, yeah.
Although it does say first known, I don't know, and I did that like last year. So I first known. There's nobody else I really did talk about back then. I don't think.
I think that a significant portion of people know you from the Destiny debate.
Oh God, unfortunately, yeah. Where I was also drunk and stoned. But I mean, I didn't really critique Destiny. I guess I did in the drunk stone debate, which was just a fucking shit show. And I didn't know who he was. That was the thing too. I was on 4chan's poll board, and there was a post
hanging
that was
out with
like,
Jeffrey Epstein, was you?
Yeah, well, I didn't know at the time, but I'm sure we shared threads at some point. We were in the same thread, unfortunately.
And you go on far right podcasts as well on Lotus Eaters.
That's true. I do go on far right podcasts like Lotus Eaters. Very far right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I probably played Fortnite with Jeffrey Epstein a couple times.
Oh no! I mean, who hasn't? I've never played Fortnite, but that's the only reason why, I'm sure.
You've only been here a few years. You've still got time to make the Hope Not Hate list.
You know what? Like, I know it's basically like the right-wing version of the Oscars. Every year, it's like who made the Hope Not Hate list. The Destiny thing, yeah.
Jabba says that he remembers when you fell asleep on an EFAP.
I did. I took an E-nap. I did. That whole thing that happened before I even started my YouTube channel, and I had no idea who Destiny was because the people I watched, I didn't watch Twitch. I watched people on YouTube, so I think at that time I probably was watching people like Sargon, and V and those guys. Who V is now apparently just like a permanent fourth wheel on my podcast every week, which is fun. But I didn't know who Destiny was at all. So it was just a thread on 4chan that was like, this guy is an idiot. Someone come debate. So it's like, oh, a woman would embarrass this guy. And I was drunk, and so I was like, okay. Which was, I was not prepared for what DGG is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a sociopath.
Uh-huh. He's a weird guy. I tried to.
I started watching him because I've been. I still watch to this day. I'm a big StarCraft watcher at the pro level. Like I first actually saw him back when he was a pro StarCraft 2 player.
And he's a weird guy.
He is extremely weird.
Okay. Did you see that then? I added a link
yes,
on
to
homosexuals to meatspin.com. That's for Bill, that is.
Yeah, I'll let him know. He'll be ecstatic. I know.
Vandalism.
Well, okay, because this has been apparently like the thing about being non-cis and Jewish. That was not there the last time I looked at this, which might be why it seems like people were actively changing this. And I don't think I looked at it that long ago. I think I said a year ago, but I think it might have been more recently than that. Where I just happened to Google myself to see what showed up, because I don't do it often.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a picture of. Oh no, I do have a picture when
we reject your appeals there.
When I first met Bill, I didn't just bring him over. I brought him over to the United States, and then I also brought over along with him my Scottish friend Naka, who's being Scottish is perpetually drunk. And I do have a photo of them.
I just had to take out the meat spin and it worked.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of thought that might be it because it's probably often the type of thing linked to.
Yeah, it did come up red when I typed it in. It's almost like they knew.
Our birthdays are 2 days apart.
Oh shit! Nice. Earlier or later?
I was born June 6th.
I mean, it's fun being born in June because you get to have your apparently right in between Christmas, as a kid.
Yeah. Nice.
Big gay dude. You need to be careful. I mean, I guess if safe search is on, you're probably all right.
Wow.
There we go. Bill actually just went to bed, so I'll have to tell him about it in the morning.
Yeah, great. That works now. Okay.
So it was just that link?
Yeah, it was the meat spin that done it.
Many such cases.
Okay. That round I'm giving the points to myself because I was the funniest. And I'm not even winning at the show.
But that's how you know it's fair.
We do have a question for you from the chat, Aydin. Deimos wants to know...
what if dinosaurs never existed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we'd have way fewer cool fossils if they didn't exist. That would be kind of lame.
Yeah, less oil.
Ooh, that's true. We'd have less... Well, would that solve some things?
Right.
Maybe dinosaurs shouldn't have existed.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
they would have been relying on that stuff to begin with.
Unfortunately, it's also plants and all kinds of other biodebris. So
yeah,
it will be cool. Another 40 million years in the future, when the robots are explaining how the humans built a huge rubbish island that slowly decayed into the fuel that they use to power the AI mainframe or whatever.
This is the plot of a Futurama episode, isn't it?
They had islands too.
Son of a bitch. Alright. So someone needs to win the episode. I'm gonna give it to Aydin. She is the guest. That means that you get to like do a final plug in it before the poem. So.
Oh sure, just check out my new channel if you're interested, which is Science Civil. I'm gonna be uploading stuff on that every week. I guess I saw the thing up too. You're gonna the short, and that'll link you to the channel. So yeah, that's about it for me. Just if you're interested in learning about how astrology is kind of real on accident, I know it's not on accident. It's just ancient people like noticed patterns and went, well, what would explain this? Probably the same thing that explains why the crops grow. It's the sun and the stars and stuff.
So wait, what's the name of the channel again?
Science Civil, the same name that the Civil at Astros or whatever it says. I used to go by here.
Like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's SIBYL because that's not the that's not the correct pronunciation. So I did that a little bit on purpose, so it's not like I'm hiding from my past or anything. It's clearly still me, but I just spelled it accurately this time. That was we just, I don't know, messing around with it. It was like I wasn't even known as that. It was a name I went by on forums, right?
Exploring human behavior, social psychology, and neuroscience through long-form research-focused videos.
Yep, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, go and subscribe. Put a if you comment on the video, not in the chat, do an actual comment, like I'll pin it, like to the top.
Oh yeah, sure.
For the 7 people who come and watch the replay. Okay, thank you everyone for coming. Fun show. Like it was great. Piper, I'm gonna give you the floor for the poem. Like if you.
Hey, do I get any points for doing the poem in the
You do,
like...
yeah, definitely, of course. You can have as
I think
many.
this might be considered short. I don't know. I was drinking, and there's a couple of times where my brain went somewhere completely else.
Okay.
I think Billy should get points for the Forrest Gump of Noncery.
Oh yeah, that was funny actually. Everyone gets points on the panel all the time anyway. Like
sweet extra bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Piper, the floor is yours, please. Like I'll embiggen you as well.
Oh boy, yeah.
Sorry.
Third time's the charm. But what about the bananas? Get back on the dinghy. It's a subscription service. Oh my god, why did I write this and I have no teeth? Ungo Bungo Land. It plays out in the data. That would be D-Day. Everyone's gay, you fish wagon. Bullshit glue. The Andrew, formerly known as Prince. Having her whacked is worse. The Forrest Gump of Noncery. Doo-doo. Women can wear mini skirts, fancy sandwiches, smell a Sunday roast on a Tuesday, be a better man, super fascism. It's a core memory. There you go.
Thanks.
Good night.
Oh yeah, good night.
You did make me think actually when you said that, like that we. Oh, I clicked on it already. Yeah. Oh. Alright, I'll do it in my own time. I'm going to add a fish wagon reference to it as well, obviously.
Oh, thanks.
Patient 0. Alright, that's the end.